Hey YouTube, General NX here. My clanmate Nitrom95 reached out to me and showed me the deck that he used to win a 1000 man tournament. I thought that was pretty amazing, so I agreed to make a video on the deck that he used to win. There's an article on Clash Royale Arena by Nitrom95, so if you want some strategy guide on this deck, go check that out. Anyways, the deck that was used was a Hog-Bait deck. It's very similar to many other meta Hog-Bait decks, but instead of poison, it carries Fireball. This gives it a faster impact spell, making it easier to kill glass cannons, while making it a little weaker to swarms. However, I still believe that both Fireball and Poison are viable in this deck. Without further ado, let's check it out. This match is against a sort of Graveyard Cycle deck. This deck has a lot of answers to Graveyard, but it's kind of weak to Poison at the same time. However, Nitrom's opponent is only using Poison for Splash, which is pretty good for him. His opponent cycled with Skeletons in the back, as Nitrom does a Pig Push on the right. The opponent has nothing, so he just plays a Musketeer to help against the Hog Rider. The log only allowed the Hog to get off one swing, and now the opponent has a Musketeer for a counter push. An Electro Wizard will help out against the Musketeer, but he adds a Goblin Gang to protect the Electro Wizard. He throws out a Goblin Gang as the opponent has no log, and that Knight and Ice Golem won't be able to stop much damage. Here, the opponent overreacts a little on defense. They had to spend a lot of elixir to defend that push from Nitrom. A skeleton army defends that Musketeer and will support the Hog in a counter push. However, an Inferno Tower will pull all those troops as a Knight does some serious damage to everything. A Fireball will take both the Knight and the Inferno Tower out, and a few skeletons chip the tower. There's an Ice Golem at the bridge, preparing for a push. A Goblin Gang will defend as a Graveyard is deployed. That Musketeer tries to help out on offense, but the push is already being defended. Electro Wizard will stop any chip from the skeletons, and he's great for a counter push. A barrel is thrown as a Hog is deployed. That log will stop a lot of damage, but the Inferno Tower fails to pull the Hog. Nitrom cycles with Gang as an Ice Golem is deployed. An unfortunate skeleton army is caught in the poison, and it forces an Electro Wizard out of Nitrom. The opponent cycles with the Musketeer, and a Fireball will damage her and chip the tower. An Inferno Tower is prepared in case we try to rush in with Hog Rider. However, the tower is low, so we can chip it out anyways. Hog Barrel is deployed, and the log completely misses. There's a Graveyard Push on the left, which a Goblin Gang will easily destroy. The right tower dies as a Poison is deployed in an attempt to kill the tower. However, the game is basically over at this point, and that's a well-fought victory for Nitrom95. The game begins, and in this match, the opponent is using a meta Golem Lightning deck. This Golem deck is used so often because of its ability to build up really massive pushes, but if you can apply constant pressure, it won't let them build up their push. Nitrom uses a Goblin Barrel as the opponent pumps up. The log goes down to kill the goblins as we Fireball the Elixir Collector. Sometimes you want to get rid of the pump early, so you don't have to deal with it later. The opponent cycles with the Electro Wizard, but we don't have any punish cards yet. A Goblin Gang applies pressure, but a Baby Dragon stops them in their tracks. That Electro Wizard will be scary on his own, so we take it out with our own Electro Wizard. There's an Air Assault on the left, which can be distracted with Skeleton Army. I think Nitrom was trying to bait there, but the opponent stood firm and did not use their log. The opponent pumps up, and we want to punish that investment, so we rush in with a Hog Barrel combo. Notice the timings that the Hog just barely tanks for the resulting goblins. A log crushes the goblins, but there's nothing to kill the Hog. An Electro Wizard is deployed to stop some damage. If you notice, we have a big elixir advantage, but the Elixir Collector does help even that gap later. A Gang destroys the Electro Wizard, and they will force a counter. Mega Minion does the trick, and they do no chip damage. Even though that Mega Minion won't do any damage, Nitrom still wants to apply pressure, so he uses an Electro Wizard. To be as annoying as possible, he throws a Skeleton Army into the mix as a Baby Dragon is deployed to stop them. A Trick Goblin Barrel is thrown, and the log completely misses them. This forces an Electro Wizard on defense. There is another pump, as the log crushes the Electro Wizard. Once again, we Fireball the Elixir Collector to reduce its lifetime. Finally, there's the golem behind the king's tower. We punish with a Hog Rider and a Goblin Gang. The opponent cycles with Mega Minion and logs all of our troops. Now they're down a log, so a Goblin Barrel is thrown. The Electro Wizard is used to support the golem instead of defending the goblins. Nitrom pre-plants an Inferno Tower to get ready for the oncoming push. The opponent lightnings our defenses as we fireball and zap out all of the supports. A Mega Minion is deployed to try and kill our Electro Wizard, but a Goblin Gang distracts it well. The golem is about to die, which is good for Nitrom. An enemy Electro Wizard is deployed as we go on the offensive in the right lane. Once again, take note to the timing to make sure that the Hog tanks for all the goblins. A skeleton army kills the Electro Wizard as we use our own to make sure that the left tower doesn't die. There's no time left, and that's GG. This next battle is very similar to the previous battle, but it's a giant lightning deck this time. Against giant, he's much cheaper, so he's not as punishable, but he also has much less hit points. Because he's cheaper, the opponent opens with a giant behind the king's tower. Nitrom throws a barrel, and there's only a zap to counter it. The goblins do some chip. Now the opponent is down a zap for their push. He pre-plants an Inferno Tower to get ready to defend the oncoming push. Behind the giant, a baby dragon is deployed. The opponent is hovering minions to distract the Inferno Tower, but our Electro Wizard can easily take care of them. However, the baby dragon wasn't distracted, so we have to use a Goblin Gang to defend it. With all these troops, a Hog is perfect to defend, but the opponent uses a Lumberjack and a Goblin Gang to defend. We use a log to get rid of all the goblins, and the Electro Wizard will finish off the Lumberjack. He's almost at full health, so he does some nasty damage to the tower. Just as he hits full elixir, Nitrom does a pig push on the left side as a giant is deployed behind the king's tower. That Lumberjack only allows for one Hog hit, and Nitrom places an Inferno to burn him down. However, the zap resets the Inferno Tower, causing the Lumberjack to do a lot of damage. An enemy Electro Wizard is used, but we do have Skeleton Army to get rid of him. A baby dragon is deployed to clean up all of our swarms, but we throw out a Goblin Barrel at the same time. The Electro Wizard is slain, but our goblins chip the tower. The log finishes off the enemy goblins and the tower. With the left tower dead, Nitrom rushes the right side with a Hog Gang combo. A Lumberjack is used, but he won't be enough on defense, so minions are added, and that makes for a juicy fireball. Knowing that he has to take the left tower, the opponent uses Giant in the back for one big push. Nitrom rushes with Electro Wizard and Goblin Barrel, who end up doing a lot of damage. A baby dragon supports the giant, and we use an Inferno Tower pre-plant to defend. For the first time, lightning is used as we try to swarm with skeleton army. A zap is used on our skeletons, and a baby dragon clears out our Goblin Gang. Knowing that the left tower will probably go down, Nitrom uses a Hog Barrel, which take the left tower super low. All that's left to do is fireball to finish off the tower. Anyways, that's all for today, everybody. I did not make or use this deck, so credits to Nitrom95 for doing this. Make sure to check out the Clash Royale Arena article on this deck, as it has tons of information. Thanks for watching. This has been General NX, signing out. See you all next time.